We all now should know that the world has been put to rest because of this pandemic. People are now starting to stay at home and use electronic devices to communicate or work. Well, ever since this pandemic, I've been curious about the expert system concept, and now I decided to put this concept into a simulation. Hi, my name is Ryuu, and this is my project titled Design and Implementation of Virus Outbreaker Simulation Game using the expert system concept. Introduction. There are lots of subdivisions of artificial intelligence, and expert system is actually well known, especially the rule-based one. Well, I'm going to try to put this concept into making a game where the game would go on by itself, meaning not even I, the creator, could finish the game without problems. Hopefully this could inspire lots of people and make them try to make a game on their own using this concept. Research problem. Electronic medias are now becoming alternatives during this pandemic. Therefore, I came up with an idea to create a simulation using the expert system concept in order to spend more time and get more understanding about the virus in a simulation. But here's the question: how to make a design and implementation of a simulation game using the expert system concept? The picture beside me is the basic structure of a rule-based expert system. The simulation will be using the propositional logic technique, also known as if-then, as a database technique, and will also be using the forward chaining technique. A forward chaining technique is a technique of compiling information and conclude from what could be concluded. There are two techniques for propositional logic: forward and backward chaining. But in this case, forward chaining would be much more simpler and much more efficient to use than backward chaining. Research methodology. This simulation will be using the expert system concept and will be using the propositional logic technique as its database technique. We'll also be using the forward chaining technique for the propositional logic. Step 1. Making the scenario. The scenario is basically the plot of the game. So TLDR, the player will choose a country that will be infected in the country. The player needs to reduce the number of infected into 0 in that country using the resources he or she gets. Step 2. The making of the facts. Facts are basically just the if part of the rule. You can now pause to see all the facts and the definitions. Step 3. The making of the rules. The rules are basically just facts, but you also need to add conclusion. You can pause to see all the examples. Step 4. Making the user interface. A user interface is the part where humans and machines could interact with each other. You can pause here to see the concept of my user interface. Step 5. Making the program. What is a program? A program is basically a set of strings that could be executed and do a task. You can pause here to see the making of the forward chaining algorithm. The expected result is that the game would keep on progressing until either the user fails or succeeds the main objective. In conclusion, this expert system concept simulation could be done with only using the propositional logic technique as a database. But in order to use this technique, we need to choose another technique, either forward or backward chaining. In this case, we choose the forward chaining because it's much more easy. Hopefully, this could be implemented into the simulation. These are the references. And for the quote, artificial intelligence is a tool, not a threat, according to Rodney Brooks. Thank you for watching. I'm Ryuu. Peace.